Hey legends, it's your boy Captain Murder here. Today we are checking out the Tier 5 Premium Japanese Destroyer, the Shinonome. This thing is currently only available in the Anniversary Treasure Hunt Super Crate at the end of the Treasure Hunt. And I wanted to make this quick video so that everybody had a chance to take a look at this thing and decide if it's worth spending the extra doubloons to pick this guy up. So let's jump in. The stats are so similar to a Fubuki that it's going to jump out right away. It's a Fubuki class destroyer. The survivability is the same. Artillery, same gun layout. Biggest difference is turret traverse time. 30 seconds on the Shinonome, 18 seconds on the Fubuki. Those Fubuki guns are going to turn towards their target a heck of a lot quicker. You're going to hear me talk a lot about that in the gameplay video. But for now, let me just say, it's definitely a downgrade from the Fubuki. Torpedoes. Reload time, 64.2 seconds. That is 2.7 seconds less than the Fubuki. Max damage, 15,294. That's about 17,000 less than the Fubuki. Torpedo detection, 1.6 kilometers. That's 0.1 more than the Fubuki. The range, 8 kilometers. That's the big standout here. That is 2 kilometers less than the Fubuki. The speed, 67 knots, 4 knots faster than the Fubuki. So you're basically trading a lot of range and a lot of max damage for a little bit of speed and a little bit faster reload. AA defense, it's 2. It's so bad it's good. On the Fubuki, it's 11. You're actually going to benefit from a really low AA defense number here because the flak coming off of those guns is so minimal that those pesky squadrons are going to have a really hard time pre-spotting you. Top speed in the Shinonome is 37.1 knots. That is the same top speed as the Fubuki. The big difference here is the rudder shift time of 2.6 seconds. That is 0.6 seconds more than the Fubuki. Concealment is identical to the Fubuki. I currently have a 4.8 detectability range by sea, and that is coming from a pretty standard Tanaka build here. So kind of your classic Swirsky, Bay, that wonderful base trait of increasing the torpedo damage. Of course, you gotta go with subsurface venture. I do fragile threat. Proceed with caution on that. Now I have taken off Torpedo Safari so that I can show you the difference in torpedo range, that difference between 8 kilometers and 10 kilometers. So I'm running Perceptive, give you that twist and track type locating feature. Of course, destroyed or be destroyed, and unstoppable. If you're running destroyers and not using unstoppable, I pity the fool. So let's jump into the gameplay. You are going to notice right out of the gate that this thing looks identical to a Fubuki. Plays very, very similar. The turret locations and layout identical. That rudder shift is so similar. You don't really notice the extra rudder shift until, of course, you're getting torped and you're trying to dodge something up close. I'm going to push up the right flank here and see if I can't find one of these destroyers. I'm guessing it's probably going to be 2 battleships and a destroyer over here. Oh yeah, there's a little smoke up ahead here. Let's see if I can't go drop a few racks in there. Zone is moving out. want to open up my torpedo track quite a bit here, just so you can kind of gauge distances. There's a huge difference between 8 kilometers and 10 kilometers when you're trying to drop torps on things. Hey, look at this little fella. A sacrificial lamb. First blood? Oh, no. Just a death strike. Alright. Deal with that. Alright. We pretty much got C locked down. Go ahead and push out here and see what we can do. Put some damage on. So one of the places where you'll notice that difference in torpedo range is when a ship is moving away from you. Got to get a heck of a lot closer to it just to get those torpedoes to land. Now, as a rule of thumb, obviously you don't want to be dropping torpedoes on things that are moving away from you, but in these types of situations you kind of have to, right? So you take what you can get. I'm going to go ahead and throw a couple racks out here on the Tennessee and see if I can't make something happen. What do we have left? There's one destroyer left out there. I'd love to spot him and engage with my guns here. I really want to feature how slow that turret traverse is on these guns. It's very noticeable. So much so that I don't know if running Tanaka is the thing to do. I think running Kurita with a classic twisting track instead of perceptive to get you the improved turret traverse speed is possibly the way to go here. I've been messing around with Gunzo as well. Feel free to, there's the Fubuki. Feel free to check out my Twitch or YouTube streams, or drop a comment in here if you're curious about some of the alternative builds I've been mucking around with here. Alright, so I'm going to drop a few here just to see if I can't catch maybe this Tennessee and or Fubuki. And then I'm going to try to open up with my guns just so you can kind of see how those look and feel. Now you're going to notice my aiming reticle. Just the slightest bit of turning feels like kind of like Mogami guns. And same reload as Fubuki. It's about 9.9 seconds, 10 seconds. Same health pool, of course, so me and this guy are just kind of going nose to nose here. Hopefully one of these battleships doesn't fire on me. Now I'm running in straight lines, so that turret traverse isn't very noticeable, but just little shifts like what you just saw there. Can I get over this? Those little shifts, just the reticle just moves off the spot and you can't fire. Slow down here, it's probably going to try to drop a few doors. There you are. There's those torps. There they are. And the rest of them. Good, Robin Hood. Alright, let's see if I can't get my guns going a little bit here on these battleships, just to give you an idea of what firing and turning is like in this thing. Very noticeable. Drop a couple of racks on this Arizona. He's going to try to reposition, I bet, so that he's not broadside of these battleships out from that sea flank. Can I get these off before he turns? And now, of course, he's going to decide to turn. Look at the lag in those turret. Stay off this island. Yeah. Alright, let me open fire. Again, something I wouldn't normally do if I wasn't previewing the ship for you guys. But I want you to see that combination of really slow reload, really slow turret traverse. I mean, it's 33%, 50% almost worse than the Fubuki. And it's already pretty bad on the Fubuki. It's really bad on the Shinonome. Let's see if I can't get some of these to land. So in essence, you're trading marginally faster torpedoes that reload 2 seconds faster for 2 kilometers of range on torpedoes and slower turret traverse. I don't know that the trade-off's there. Ooh, nice, there's a plane here. Let me see if I can't get right underneath this plane so you can see just how poor this AA is. I mean, my AA of 2, it's not going to shoot this thing down. So just enjoy being spotted, I guess. We're going to point out, so it doesn't matter. So my thoughts on the Shinonome, other than the fact that you're getting premium economic benefits, I don't know that it's necessarily a ship worth going out of your way to pick up. Now, something you can do to very easily address the turret traverse issue here is switching out your Tanaka for Kurita. And you're going to want to go ahead and enable that twist and track feature instead of receptive, which is what Tanaka has. So a true twist and track is going to give you that improved turret traverse. The other option, of course, would be to run Sergio Splendento as an inspiration. You'd have to give up some detectability by removing Swirsky. So this Kurita build here is probably the way to go. Guys, thanks so much for checking out my video. Please follow, like, and subscribe, and we will see you on the seas.